Good evening, this is the VHS guy. It's time for a VHS record and cassette update for December 3rd, 2022. Here are the items I got recently. So let's not waste any time and let's get started. First up, Blaze, starring Paul Newman. And this is a Touchstone tape from 1990. I got all of the VHSs at the Antique Mall. Printed on June 7th and June 14th, 1990. And this is a former rental from Video 61 in Matson, Illinois. Next up is a magnetic title, G.I. Blues, and this is an Elvis movie. And this is a 1978 title, so I was very lucky to pick this one up. So this is definitely one of my best finds for sure. Next up, The Forbidden Dance, and this is a 1990 tape from RC Columbia. And this is a formula from Blockbuster, printed in the 19th week of 1990. Next up, The Postman, starring Kevin Costner, who also directed this film. And this is a formula from Hollywood Video. Next up is a 20th Century Fox Studio Classic tape, The Rains Came. I have quite a few other 20th Century Fox Studio Classic tapes as well. Printed in the 21st week of 1994. Next up, International House, part of the Gene Shalit's Critics' Choice collection. And this is a 1933 film with W.C. Fields, and this is a 1987 tape. Printing so we all know what this has at the end. Printed in the 15th week of 1991. Next up, Jesus Christ Superstar, which is based off the musical by Andrew Lloyd Webber, who also wrote Phantom of the Opera. Has printings once again, so we all know what this has at the end. Printed in the 24th week of 1993. Next up, South of Heaven, West of Hell. And this is a Trimark tape, actually released by Lionsgate. So this is one of the first Lionsgate tapes ever released, here in the United States anyway. And this is a formula from Hollywood Video. Next up, Across the Pacific, from the Bogart collection, from Time Life and MGM UA. And this is a 1992 tape. Printed on September 9th, 1992. Here's the booklet, which I'll show quickly. You can pause and read if you want to. Next up, Fe Stampede. And this is a Public Pictures tape. And this is in EP mode, and this is a John Wayne film. I do have a couple other Republic Pictures tapes which are on EP mode. Next title, Too Fast, Too Furious. And this is the second film in the Fast and the Furious franchise. Printed in the 34th week of 2003. Next we have demo tapes, and this one is Feds from 1988. Printed on December 20th and December 22nd, 1988. This one's The Man in the Moon from MGM UA. And this has a 26-minute trailer reel at the beginning. I'm not kidding. I'll definitely do the opening of this sometime. Printed on March 31st, 1992. And this one's Dragonworld from Paramount. And this is a Moonbeam Entertainment title. You know the drill about reading the information on these demo tapes. And this does not have a weakened ear code, surprisingly. Next up, My Heroes Have Always Been Cowboys. And this is a Media Home Entertainment title from 1991. Co-released by Fox Video. And this is another Blockbuster rental. Put on June 26, 1991. Next up, Fortress. And this is a live home videotape from 1993. And this is a Dimension film. Printed in the 5th week of 1994. And this does have printing, so we all know what this has at the end. Next up, South Park Volume 10. And I finally got another South Park tape in my collection. I do like the show, obviously. I do have a couple seasons of that show on DVD as well. Put on September 6, 1999. Next up, Little Black Book. And this is a Columbia TriStar tape from 2005. And this is a phenomenal from Movie Gallery. Put in the 49th week of 2004. Next up, 101 Dalmatians Christmas. And this is a pretty rare tape, so I couldn't pass this one up. Put on October 2nd, 1998. Next up, Table 1. And this is a New Line tape. From 2003. And this is a former rental from Hollywood Video, and also a former rental from Books and Music Exchange. Next up, Core Unashamed. And this is a PBS tape from Warner Brothers from 2001. Put it on November 3rd and November 12th, 2001. And this is a former rental from Golden's Video in Owensboro, Kentucky. Here's the last VHS, Brazil, directed by Terry Gilliam. And this is an MCA Home Video title from 1985. 86, actually. Films from 85. And this is a photo from ASC Video. And here are some of the records I got. And this one is Shirley Temple Tells the Story of Dumbo. And this is from the early 40s. And this is on 678 RPM records. No, it's 378 RPM records, my bad. It's a very cool find that I got. And the rest of the records are 45s. This one is Wes Baxter with Come Prima, followed by My Heart's in Portugal. This one is Song in Blue by Les Paul, backed with Someday Sweetheart, and those first two are radio station copies. And here's Ruby Wright with Wasn't the Summer Short, followed by Fooled, and this is another radio station copy. And stay tuned for part 2.